Today we will give you a high-level overview of the Newbound software. Newbound is a framework for building, running, and distributing web apps over a private and decentralized peer-to-peer protocol. Newbound is written in Java, so it will run on any platform with a modern JDK. It is entirely self-contained and has no dependencies on any external third-party libraries. When Newbound launches, it starts up a web service and you can interact with it using a web browser. Newbound is designed to be toaster simple to install and use, so you can concentrate on the task at hand, rather than a bunch of complicated configuration. The first thing you will want to do is change your admin password. The default user and password are both admin, which is easy to remember but not terribly safe. Next, take a look at your local network. Any other devices on your local network that are running the Newbound software can be discovered easily, unless they have discovery turned off. You will be able to connect to any discovered device, however, by default you will not have permission to do anything. The simplest strategy is to make one device your primary device and then grant that device admin permissions on all other devices. Newbound supports any combination of users, groups, and permissions that you like, but when it comes to security, simpler is usually better. You will need to explicitly assign permissions using the security bot, or you can generate an invitation and connect the devices in that way. The final app that is part of the core Newbound software is the Metabot app. The Metabot allows you to easily write and publish your own apps and services. It is named Metabot because all of the apps, including itself, were written using the Metabot. We think that's pretty meta, but it has nothing to do with Facebook's unfortunate and confusing corporate name change. Newbound apps are organized into libraries, and libraries contain controls and static assets. Controls are the basic building blocks that you can snap together like Legos to build more complex apps and services. Controls are made up of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript on the front end. There is also an editor for three-dimensional objects and their animations and behaviors. On the back end, you can easily write commands in Python, Java, or our own visual data flow language we call Flow. Back-end commands can be set to run as timers, at specific times or specific intervals. They can also be tied to other events in the Newbound framework. They automatically become part of an app's API, and we generate access functions in JavaScript automatically, in order to make it toaster simple to invoke from the front end. Libraries, controls, and commands can each be assigned to specific security groups, which makes controlling access very simple. By default, only admins have access to individual controls or commands. Publishing your app is as simple as clicking a button, and once published, it can be installed easily on any other Newbound devices that you are connected to, anywhere in the world. We hope you now have a better understanding of what Newbound is and what you can do with it. Please check out our other videos for more detail on each of the default apps, as well as some of our non-core apps for examples and ideas of what Newbound can do for you.